to enjoy a delightful character dining buffet at Chef Mickey's inside the contemporary resort, Walt Disney World. This isn't your ordinary dining review. I'm going to share with you all the details you need to know to make the most of this character dining experience for every member of your family. Plus size information, mobility, accessibility, cognitive, sensory information about high chairs and booster seats, and so much more, including food allergies, special medical diets, and religious diets. I'm going to show you just how accessible this restaurant is for every member of your family. Let's get started. Just to the left of Chef Mickey's is the Outer Rim bar, and then a little further over to the left you can see is stroller parking for the restaurant. ECVs and wheelchairs and all mobility devices are welcome inside the restaurant, but Disney encourages you to leave your strollers outside. There's a lot of room in the restaurant, but large strollers are very hard to navigate inside and are really best left outside if you can. All right, let's head in to reception. The reception is just behind me, and this is where you check in with your cast member for your reservation. It's always a great idea to check in at least 15 minutes before your reservation and share all of your special needs with your cast member. So if you have a special medical diet, religious diet, or food allergy, let them know. Also let them know if you need a high chair. They have two different kinds, which I'll show you in just a bit. If you have mobility concerns and are planning on using a mobility device inside the restaurant, let them know, because that can affect where they seat you so that you have better access to your table and the buffet. This is also a great time to let your cast member know if you have any special sensory concerns. There are some areas in the restaurant that are a little less trafficked and a little more out of the way. You might not have the best view, but for people with sensory concerns, it can be a lot easier to dine there. Chef Mickey's features special menus for people with allergy concerns. They have allergen guides for breakfast, brunch, and dinner. As you can see from this guide, they break down the different sections of the buffet, section by section, and list each of the foods that is in them to let you know which are safe for you and which are not. So it's a nice grid here that shows you all of the different types of allergies and each of the foods and whether or not they are safe for you. If you're on a special medical diet or a special religious diet and you don't see your needs listed in one of these guides, let your cast member know, and they can have somebody from the kitchen staff walk you through the buffet and show you which foods are safe for you. If after you go through the buffet you find that there's not enough items on it to satisfy your appetite, let the cast member know, and they may be able to create a dish for you from the inventory in their kitchen that will meet your needs. Once you've checked in with reception, there's a waiting area with lots of comfortable seating where you await a text from the receptionist to let you know your table is ready. There's tons of comfy seating here, and there's also a special photo opportunity with a PhotoPass photographer. For this character dining experience, this is your only PhotoPass photographer opportunity. The characters do come to your table and they will allow you to take pictures and video, but you need to take that picture and video with your own cameras. My tip for you when taking pictures and video is to assign one family member or one member of your party to take still photos and one family member to take video. That way you'll capture everything. One of the really neat things about dining at Chef Mickey is the opportunity to watch the monorail come in. You can actually see it from inside the restaurant. The decor in here is really, really fun. Very colorful, and it reminds me of a comic strip. There are several dining sections in the restaurant, and as you can see, there's nice wide pathways for you to walk. Some of the seating includes half booths like this. All of the tables, including the ones by the half booths, are pedestal tables that can be pulled away from the booth to allow you the room you need to feel comfortable. The chairs are heavy wooden chairs with a nice wide padded seat, and there's no arms on the chair, so they're very comfortable for plus-size people. Here's an example of a more secluded booth. So if you have a member of your party who has a sensory concern where they don't like to be touched and they don't want a character to come up behind them, perhaps you can suggest to your cast member to be seated at one of these half booths so that member of your party can be seated with their back against a wall. I've come up a small set of steps to a second level dining area, and this table here in a corner is amazing. You have a fantastic view outside the restaurant, and you're a little more secluded, so if you have sensory concerns, this is a great spot to be. You can get up to this second level table using this special ramp. You roll onto the ramp and it will raise you up to that second level. Here's one of the more popular high chairs. It's like a toddler style high chair made from a very heavy duty gray plastic. The top part of the seat actually lifts up and flips over, and there's a spot to put your baby carrier. In addition to those high chairs, there's actually an infant high chair for really small children. And next door, at the cafe next door, they have booster seats if you need those too. In addition to high chairs, they also have an infant seat. This one's on wheels and has straps to hold your baby in. The entire seat features this vinyl cover that is padded heavily, so it should be very comfortable for your little one. These great cartoon images are fantastic and make this room very colorful. There are a number of options for ECVs inside this restaurant. If you want, you can drive it close to your table and then get out and transfer to a dining room chair like one of these over here, or you can drive your ECV right up to the table and remain in it the entire time. But if you plan to do that, make sure you let your cast member know so they can put you in a spot where you're able to do that. Just across from the buffet are the restrooms. Now you'll notice something that's a little alarming at first, is that there's 2 short flights of stairs to get down to the bathrooms. This isn't the only restroom option here at Chef Mickey's. There is actually a companion restroom that's more accessible. Let me show you that. Across from the dessert station, next to this dining room, is the companion restroom. Now these are the regular restrooms here, and your companion restroom is here to the right. There's actually kind of a lobby area in here where you'd be able to park a mobility device if you needed to. And once you get into the actual restroom itself, it is incredibly spacious with plenty of room to park your mobility device. There's a baby changing table over here, and of course, you have accessible paper towels, sink, and mirror. This character dining experience will give you access to Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy, and Pluto. Of course, I'm in the middle of editing this video and I realize I didn't do a very good job of explaining the buffet. Here at Chef Mickey's, they have a lot of basic all-American dishes, a lot of sort of like things that you would make at home, but they have Italian food, they have a little bit of everything. They have a lot of different cuisines, and they have everything on this buffet to satisfy people who have vegetarian, vegan needs, and as you saw from the allergy menus at the beginning, they also have a lot of stuff that they can help you with for gluten and other sort of food allergies or food concerns, and they can also help you with medical diets as well. If you are in a wheelchair or an ECV, you can actually ask the cast member when you're checking in to see if you can get assistance, and I did learn that they will have a cast member come with you and help serve food onto a plate for you to take to your table if you need that. You know, you can always have someone else in your party help you if you need that, but they're more than happy to do that for you as well if you happen to be traveling alone. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some of the things that are on this amazing buffet. As you can see, the buffet snakes all the way around in a big circle. Hot roast with mushroom sauce, barbecue chicken, cornbread, sweet and spicy chicken, smoked tomato bisque soup and chicken noodle soup, seafood mac and cheese, chicken bacon pasta, tortellini marinara. Well, they're taking away the smashed potatoes, but that's where you would find them here. Here you have some turkey legs as well as carved turkey and also strip loin, smashed potatoes and gravy and au jus, tomato gnocchi, glazed salmon, seafood paella, and simple lemon rice, baked chicken drumsticks, sweet potatoes, and great toppings for those sweet potatoes too, brown sugar, marshmallows, corn on the cob, pork pot stickers, asparagus, green beans. For the little ones, we have tater tots, corn, chicken nuggets, and mac and cheese. Wow, poached shrimp and cocktail sauce. That looks amazing. Seasoned apple potato salad, tomato basil ricotta salad, blueberry power greens, Chef Mickey Caesar salad, and then of course you can create your own salad from the wonderful salad bar. Lots of breads to choose from. This dessert buffet is amazing. They had cupcakes and different kind of cakes. There's brownies, there's cookies, and all kinds of dessert bars, everything you can possibly imagine. They have macarons. They also have all kinds of bread pudding and with delicious caramel type sauces that go on top of them. They have these delicious little cannolis that I really loved, tiny little cakes, little bite-sized things, so you could have a little bit of everything without feeling overwhelmed. And on top of that, they had a full ice cream bar. So they have like a soft serve ice cream station with every kind of topping that you can possibly imagine. You could get it in a cone, you could get it in a bowl, you could add any sort of sauces or toppings that you wanted to whatsoever. You could even get like a brownie or something and put it in the bottom and make yourself a brownie sundae. There was a million options. I was very, very, very impressed with the desserts in this restaurant. They were particularly good. Okay, so this is the first plate that I've gotten. I got some pot stickers, some smashed potatoes, pot roast, which my friend Buddy says is amazing, tortellini, tomato basil gnocchi, and a roll. Now, after I visited the buffet and I put my plate together, I wanted to let you know that I was eating with some friends that night. My friends Buddy, Mary, and Jeff. And you may have seen them in some other videos that I've had on here before, but we're really good friends, and we had the opportunity to meet up and celebrate Mary and Buddy's 30th wedding anniversary. I think it was their 30th. I hope I'm not wrong about that. But it was a wonderful evening, and they did some special things for us at the table. We had special placemats to celebrate their anniversary, and they gave us like extra cupcakes and things like that. And I felt like the characters stayed at our table a little extra longer because they knew that we had an anniversary at our table. And we had a fantastic time, and you're going to see all those character interactions as well. But I wanted to make sure I introduced my friends to you because I didn't do it in the video. I also wanted to thank Buddy and Mary because they actually gave me a gift certificate that helped pay for a portion of my meal. The rest of the meal was paid for contributions made by my patrons on my Patreon account. I just want to give a shout out, a thanks to my patrons. Thank you so much for your support. It allows me to be able to purchase meals like this and have experiences like this so that I can share them with you. If you're interested in becoming a patron and a supporter, please take a look at the Patreon link down below in the description of this video, and you can become a supporter of the channel for as little as $2 a month. Hey Buddy.
Yes.
I would ask you what you thought of your meal, but apparently...
I'm still got a little piece of meat. It'll be gone, trust me.
So far, what's your favorite thing?
Oh, definitely the pot roast with mushrooms so far has been
awesome.
Really good.
And it looks like we have Jeff attacking a turkey leg. That poor turkey did not stand a chance.
I think he bit the bone in there.
Mary, is that soup really delicious?
Oh, I love it. It's tomato basil.
Ooh, it looks like it's really good.
Very good.
So far I tried a little bit of everything on my plate. I wasn't a big fan of the dumplings. They had a lot of red pepper in them. Not one of my favorite flavors. But the gnocchi was fantastic, as was the tortellini, and the pot roast was super tender and delicious. Now, I've heard this character buffet dining experience compared to Crystal Palace. The food here, in my opinion, I think is a little bit better. It's a little higher quality, a little more flavorful, a little more variety. All right, guys, so I went a little bit crazy with dessert. I got different flavored macarons. Now, these macarons appear to be the same ones that they have at Gaston's Tavern in Magic Kingdom. We also have some chocolate chip filled cannoli. We also have this Mickey ear dome. I think it's chocolate mousse filled on top of an Oreo cookie. This looks like some sort of a s'mores tart with a pretzel on top, a Fruit Loops cupcake, and a chocolate cupcake, and some kind of a berry cake. We got a little bit of everything. Now, I've heard something, Donald, is this true? You're the executive chef of this restaurant? I knew it. I knew it the whole time. You made everything. Okay, that's fantastic. I gotta tell you, you did a splendid job. Thank you, Donald. I love you too. Oh, I love you too. One of my favorite character dining tips for people who are very shy is to kind of think of what you want to say to the characters before they come. And it helps to know what characters you're going to have at your dining experience. And here you have Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Pluto, and Goofy. And if you know a little background about the characters, that really helps too. For instance, Donald and Mickey are in a constant rivalry. So if you tell Donald he's number one, he's just gonna love the living daylights out of you. You look so good. Do you like my hair? You look so dapper. Look at this different. My goodness, who sewed that for you? Was it Minnie maybe? Minnie sewed it for you? Oh, she's so talented. Go buddy, go buddy, go buddy. Jeff doesn't care?
No, Jeff doesn't care.
I lost my napkin, so I can't party properly. There's a definite party atmosphere here. Just over here, right there, that appears to be my napkin at somebody else's table. How are you? I want to look at your name tag. Look at this. It said Pluto, Sous Chef. Oh, little tiny. How cute is that? So much. Thank you. You look beautiful in your outfit. I love your cupcake on your apron. Now I heard from Goofy that you actually sewed not aprons for everyone, and you did a gorgeous job. So apparently, not only are you an amazing chef, but you're a seamstress as well. You are so talented. So talented. So talented. Let's get a picture, miss, shall we? Thank you so much for the wonderful dinner. You did such a fantastic job.
And it's always better when you don't have to cook it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I have been fortunate enough to have a few character dining experiences, and I have to say that this one is really, really nice if you want a good variety of food, if you have a sweet tooth, if you're looking to meet key characters, and you still want to be able to hop either to Magic Kingdom or Epcot fairly easily. This is a great choice. It's a little bit expensive, but if you want those key things in mind, this is a good choice for you. I think you'll really enjoy it. But you know what? Don't go away yet. I have actually compiled a playlist of all of the dining experiences I've had at Walt Disney World. I'd love it if you stuck around and took a look at those videos, because I think they'll really help you plan your vacation going forward. Until I see you the next time, remember, life is a roller coaster. Enjoy the ride.